Hi, I'm Professor Mario Horta, and this is our coach Travis Bussey, and this is move 4 out of 4 on the blue belt curriculum. And today we're going to be showing you a triangle from top mount. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm in a position here where my coach here, Travis, he's pushing on my hips and he's trying to shrimp out. And a lot of times we get into a shrimp position and the guy ends up getting their leg all the way through, or they come into butterfly guard. So I want to really make sure that I can stop this from happening. So what I'm going to do is, as he's pushing, I'm going to open up my leg. I'm going to actually pinch my heel under his thigh here, and I'm going to open it up just enough where I can block his leg from shrimping in. But at the same time, I can kind of elongate his arm so he doesn't have any more push power. It bottoms out right here. So I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to press this to right around his groin area or his cup. I'm going to hook the back of his head here, and I'm going to hop around, and then I'm going to land on my own knee and on my own shin. In the middle of me doing this, I'll grab with my left hand, and then I'll come up and I'll put my shin actually over my own ankle here. Now a lot of times guys, what they'll do is they'll reach around and they'll grab to try to block this triangle. And what I do is I simply turn back into this, I reach here, and I pull this out like a kimura, and I start to put pressure on here. Once that occurs, the arm usually breaks out and it comes out. When that happens, I'm going to push it here and I'm going to drop my rib over the top part of the elbow here, and I'm going to trap the elbow, and with my right elbow also, I'm going to trap his arm here. I'm also going to use this as a platform just in case he decides to bridge me a certain direction. And I want to make sure that I'm sitting my thigh right down on his throat. Then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach up, and I'm going to lift my leg up a little bit, and I'm going to lift my toes up so that my arm has enough angle to reach inside of my own shin. I'm going to just rock up on my own shin, and I'm going to bite here. Now, when I do that, what I want to try to do is maintain this lock here, and then I just simply want to come down and press down and then choke the guy out. If that's not working for some reason, I can cup under the head, lace my fingers, and then drop this back and then get the choke from that position. But most of the time, I like to keep this rib doing the choking so that I can keep a flat base. Once again, I'm in mount position. The guy's trying to shrimp out. He pushes. I open the thigh, but I don't just open it carelessly. I open it and I lock it under the back of his butt cheek, and I stop his knee from being able to shrimp out of the way. I elongate his arm and bottom it out. By doing that, I'm going to take it and ram it into the side where his cup is at. I'm going to hook the head at the same time. I'm going to hop and then slide up like that. And then from this position here, he's going to grab. I'm going to posture up, I'm going to reach back and grab this elbow and get it kind of into an arm lock. Once it gets pressurized here and it hurts, it's going to pop out. I'm going to try to bring it as close as I can to my right hip, and I'm going to take my floating rib and I'm going to go over the top of the elbow here to trap it. This way I can kind of be ready for a bridge, or for him to kind of post out a different direction and launch me, and I alleviate that from happening. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my left leg, I'm going to lift my toes up, creating a slot for my hand to go in and grab my own shin. I'm going to rock up, I'm going to bite, and I'm going to put my leg down. I'm going to retrap this into my rib. I'm going to keep my hands flat and then choke him out. If for some reason that's not working, take your right elbow, drive it back in, hook the head, lace your fingers, and then sit back. And when you sit back, you're going to pull him into your crotch and then sit back on his torso. I'm Professor Mario Horta. This is Coach Travis Bussey, and I hope you enjoyed that top mount triangle. Thanks.